Watts. I work for Caddo Mercantile and Jefferson General Store for my aunt and uncle, Cliff and Anna Bodie. And I primarily work at Caddo. We do records, uh, rock t-shirts, and we have a whole upstairs full of primitives, antiques, man cave stuff, taxidermy, everything you can imagine. Lots of cameras, lots of stuff. My uncle's a little bit of a collector, so uh, he's got warehouses of this stuff. so eventually, once we get customers in here and sell out, he'll be fine. But he's been buying for 50 years, and this is a lot of his stuff that's been I guess you curated, it's not a museum, but it feels like one sometimes. I've been in the Dallas Fort Worth area before I moved, and prices are very competitive. And yeah, Jefferson, they call it the Queen of the Cypress, and it really is. Well, I graduated in '98, and there was 2,000 people. Now they're down to 1,800. But my family is old here. My my family on my dad's side, the Watts family, owned all the land under Lake of the Pines before they flooded it. And there's actually a Watts Island out there. And then on my mom's side, the Excelsior House, which is the oldest motel in Jefferson, in Texas, is owned by the Jesse Allen Wise Garden Club, which is my great-great-grandmother. So I'm named after my great-grandmother, Jesse Allen Wise. My first name's Allen. So I have a pretty deep tie to this area, and I want to see it successful. If we could just get customers and get the word out that we exist, because you can see it's dead, and sometimes even on weekends it's dead. But I think we've got a pretty unique offering, and the town, if you go and look in the windows, set up like a Christmas tree. We just need people. So if you're bored and want to get out in the woods, go down. We're the Bigfoot capital of Texas. Bigfoot capital of Texas. Most haunted city in Texas, as well as bed and breakfast capital of Texas, because it used to be a river port, and it was the major stop between North and New Orleans, and so actually it was bigger than Dallas at one point, but when Jay Gould, the robber baron, came in and wanted to put the railroad, the city of Jefferson said, no, we don't need it. And so they put it in Marshall. But had we put it in Jefferson with the river existing, it would have been huge. But when when rail took over and steamboats phased out, it shrunk. And in the Excelsior House, where it's been signed by Ulysses S. Grant, Jay Gould, Rutherford B. Hayes, Lyndon B. Johnson, a lot of presidents, a lot of famous people have come through. But Jay Gould said there would be bats in the belfry and grass in the streets because we didn't take the railroad. And he was right to a certain extent. He just didn't see the tourist part coming. But anyway, it's an interesting town, and there's a lot of history. And I suggest that anybody that wants a unique Texas experience, there's no city like this one. I can tell you that. I've been around, and there's not a city like Jefferson. It's the Queen of the Cypress. But yeah.